Well, good morning to you, Carmander. You're up early on your day back. Welcome home. Just woke up. Perfect timing. Oh, look. We hatched a Charmander with Carmander here first. River of Peace and Ryan, welcome in on the YouTube side. I have a team I ran a little bit off stream. I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if it's the best team, but sometimes you just gotta roll with whatever. Quick cue. Caspian Pike. Shadow A9. The first one go. Part of me kind of wanted to send it here. Not ideal. Two. Okay. This is pretty bad, but I don't think it's completely over yet. Does he shield this, or does he put it on A9? He shields. This is really weird. Yeah, like I had to throw, but if I throw, I just get farmed. GG. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks so much, TZ. I'm excited to cast Indy. Miss Cat in the house. Shadow, you lived in Indiana for a while? Let's go. Fuku, welcome in. Thomas. Here, as long as you don't talk about your man Wemby. Yeah. I'm rooting for the Spurs, so that was unfortunate last night. We can talk about it at some point. Unit Dragon in the house. I think Caspian Pike had been running a team that countered mine pretty good. And then I remember, I think last time we played, I kind of hard countered him. And he just changed it up, apparently. I think we're currently like top 25 or so on the leaderboard. But I've honestly just been like mixing up my team every other set, sometimes every other battle. I haven't really stuck to a team to get me to this point. I was running a lot of Primate. Yeah, I just saw the Shadow Charger. What's up, Home Slice? I remember, was it him or am I thinking of someone else that was running like a Pangoro Shadow Malamar team? Someone had like Pangoro Shadow Malamar in the back. Oh, that was someone else. Okay. What are my opinions on the new season? I like a lot of the changes. I feel like they did a lot without doing too much, which is kind of to be expected with NAIC coming up. Lopunny's going to be real interesting now for NAIC. Who would have thought Lopunny might be meta? Has PvPo gotten around? Oh, he has gotten around to previewing next season. Let's go. You know the annoying thing? Even if I had gleamed the Charger Bug there, then I just get farmed down by Ninetales and I get swept by Stunfisk. So I think I was like kind of screwed that game. Which tells us maybe this team is kind of faulty. If we can't beat a Charger Bug save swap. Interesting. Twister Pidgeot up to number 6 in the rankings for the NAIC meta. Munchlax at number 7. I'm kind of skeptical about Munchlax. Because, like, I think the reason it's ranked so high is you just, like, neutrally win against so many things. But you don't, like, hard beat pretty much anything. For Alligator, I guess, it's a pretty hard win. Yeah, so basically just, like, Shadow Claw users. I mean, I think Munchlax will have play. Kecleon is now going to be really interesting in NAIC meta with Dynamic Punch. You have something that can really threaten the other normal types. We got a game. Ashton Ash. My goat. Okay. He does get the boost on us. It's one less sand attack to the third air cutter, so little minute detail here, but we're going to throw after 3. Actually, it's not going to KO anyway, so I am going to let him get there. Interesting. Does flip it on us. But now he like can't really come in with the annihilate. That's kind of annoying. I guess 2 Pokemon's better than 1. Dang, we might still lose this. Yeah, I think I would need 3 pecks to knock him out, and I just don't knock him out in 3 pecks. Sag. It's like an unlosable lead almost, but we still lost. Man. My stream curse. It is pretty relaxing to just like lay on my couch and play my GBL sets. Because we've been consistently like top 20, 25 in the leaderboard the past few days. Yo, GD's Ash and Ash. No need to apologize, my man. Well played. I think I'm just kind of triple weak to Licky Licky was more so the problem. So I think this is the Shadow Malamar guy. Okay, he's forced to throw, so maybe he changed the team. That's a shame. If you guys have any other team suggestions, I'm open to switch it up. I feel like it's a curse. It's like I get to 3375 with a team, and then I just have no play with the team anymore once I go on stream. I like haven't been able to go negative the past 3 days off stream, and 03 as soon as we start is what it is. Fort Shadow Seal. That sounds kind of fun. Hey, so you're thinking about streaming next season? That's exciting. Let's go, baby. Have I watched The Defenders? No, I'm not sure what that is. Thanks for the compliment on the Packers shirt, TZ. This is a AJ Dillon shirt. He got traded to the Eagles now, but AJ Dillon, I was a fan of. He's like a monster running back with the Packers. If you got the dust, how would you feel about a triple shiny costume Pokemon Spicy Saturday? That sounds like a lot of fun. River of Peace, the way it's set up is since it's two separate chats, I can see I have it set up where I can like look at both of them, but only the Twitch chats will show up on the stream layout. You have an exam tomorrow. It's 2 a.m. now. Well, good luck on your exam. Ever thought about playing football? Now, I could use some more context. For example, are you talking about playing real football? Are you talking about playing video game football? Are you talking about playing American football? Are you talking about playing soccer? I could use some more context clues. I released a YouTube video on it, so go to the new move set. But but no, I didn't stream the past couple of days. I was kind of in queue time land as you see, so I decided just to play off stream. Um, but I think it's pretty exciting, especially for like the NAIC meta. I think it'll impact that a little bit more than we kind of anticipated. Things like Pidgeot, Lopunny now. Okay, interesting. This could be a little bit scary. That was a long pause. I think we let this go because he's going to Psychic Fangs if he has it. He's at 1. Look at that. 3 Powder Snows. 6. 7. I didn't mean to say that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Talon's at 2, 3. I think I still Thrufter 2 for proper timing. He's 1 off a move on Chester. Nice. Yeah, no way he gets there. Nice. Morpeko lead was a little bit scary, but I think them taking the Sand Tomb definitely helped. And then sometimes Celio just like doesn't care. We are so back. I needed the home slice, Henry. Team blessing. Yeah, like Go Battle League is weird sometimes. The team I was running before, I think I went like 4-1 back to back with it yesterday. But like, if we're real, that team has so many flaws. We're ABA to electric, we're ABA to like licky licky. No, we're triple weak to licky licky. We're like, sometimes you just kind of run a nonsense team for the heck of it and it works. You saw a lot of G-Wees yesterday. None today. We're G-Wees supporters here. Celio the Delio, yes. That has been a YouTube title. Should Celio be one of my spice pick predictions? Guys, what if I let you guys decide my caster predictions for Indianapolis? What should my 4 Pokemon caster predictions be? Yo, thanks so much, RTG Dallas. I appreciate you. Sucker Punch for Madan. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Meowscarada took out 3 Shadow Jiwis. That Frenzy Plant is no joke. That is crazy. The Meow. The Meowscarada. Has anyone made like a Meow team yet? A Meow YouTube video? Meowscarada. Meowth. I don't know which Meowth. Probably not very viable. And like Delcatty. Berserker, yeah, that'd probably be a better one. Dude, I used to love Berserker. It was pretty good in some limited metas. Not even that bad in Great League too. Boom was running yesterday. Of course he was. So, guys, some of you probably remember that um, there's actually like championship points being awarded for people's placings in the Go Battle League this season. So, if you look at me right now, I'm at SJ. Dude, what's funny? Oh, I got a game. SJ actually kind of needs those points. I was pretty slow. I'm actually gonna shield. I keep a ton of health. I might regret this, but I kind of like the idea of shielding just to put the pressure on. Doesn't get there. AG. Too much health on the Sabe. Not a comfortable spot for Aegislash. Only need the light when it's burning low. We save a 2-3 thanks to Mr. Homeslice Henry's team recommendation. Not too bad. Stole it from Lyle. That's right. Shout out Lyle as well. Mr. Lyle Jeffs the third. But yeah, back to what I was talking. Oh, dude, quick cues. I don't know if I really caught that or if he just elected to throw. Oh, that was probably a catch because otherwise they would sky attack. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only know you love her when you let her go. What a song. Candles up, chat. 10? 90 energy? Same old empty feeling in your heart. Love comes slow. Hoping this knocks out. If this somehow doesn't knock out, that'd be really bad. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. I'm gonna shield. He baits. Go Sabe. Ooh, that's not great. But maybe we can do this somehow. I can't really shield, can I? We have to take the Gigaton Hammer, but I think I'm just too low. I think I get Dragon Breath down. Yeah, GG. GG. There was probably a way to win that. I think we made a nice play in the beginning. I don't know if just like staying in with the fort might have been the play. A little bit scary. We're just going to let this go. It's going to be a lot of work for Sableye. Man, that's just like perfect RPS. Straight bulldoze. Ugh. I tried to click my move, but I mean, we're probably in a pretty bad spot anyway. I'll just concede. Sag. It's all right. I mean, I don't think that game was really winnable. Previous game, maybe, but you got my playlist a few days ago. Let's go, baby. We got Chem Coop in the house. Welcome in, Coop. Hakuna Matata? Is that? That's not PV Poke, is it? We got a different Hakuna Matata here. No, PV Poke's. PV Poke goes by a lot of names. I got confused. His Twitch name is Empoleon Dynamite. He also has Kakuna Matata. And of course, PV Poke. Okay, it might be Bug Bite. $17. Should live a sand tomb here. Maybe I should have opted for rock tomb. I don't know. I don't know what would have been the better play here. 3, 4. This is going to be tough. There's a real chance he icy wins me, but I feel like I can't really take the risk of a swift going through. Okay. That's pretty bad. I think I just lose. Shoot. It's like 3 games with, I would say, like virtually no play. The one thing I could have done differently would have been like, preserve the fortress, right? Like shield the rock tomb, and then I still have a healthier fortress to help deal with the back Pokemon. But like, I don't know. I'm giving up again. I'm giving up. New team. I'll lock in for another game. Maybe I'll just go back to some classic Primeape gaming. Yeah, I mean, Bug Bite with Stab, right, is just very oppressive. So, like, Bug Bite 4 can kind of just soft lose into Volt Switch 4. It's always going to favor the Volt Switch 4 because you're generating energy faster, but your Bug Bites are basically keeping the same pacing as the Volt Switch damage. You're just getting to moves faster with Volt Switch 4, so you're going to be at the advantage. As humans, we tend to notice patterns, and sometimes it's our mind playing tricks on us. Because I feel like I've had almost no negative sets the past few days. And then we have back to back immediate negative sets here, but I think it's all about just like pattern recognition. And I think my last stream, we actually had a really good day. We went like 19-6 or something. So sometimes your mind plays tricks on you. As soon as I start streaming again, we start losing, but I don't think we've had a whole lot of play. I don't think we've been playing that bad. DB Mini, hello. What mons am I most excited to run after the updates? That's a good question. I think the drill run is kind of cool for a lot of Pokemon, increasing the pacing there. We could see some like Obama Snow usage with a cheaper energy ball. Jump Bluff could be back. Shout out to Martel. He loves his Jump Bluff. You have a rank 1 Shadow Conkelder? Yo. Oh, and I kind of wanted to show you guys as well. I'll back out for a sec. Oh, 3, don't look. Um, they're actually giving out championship points, as some of you know, this season for Go Battle League. Let's see if it'll let me show. Sometimes when I try to go to my camera roll, it acts all funky. I took a screenshot of it, so it'd be... Oh yeah, it always does this. That's so annoying. It like turns horizontally when I try to show my camera roll. But you can tell for first place on the GBL leaderboard, you get 75 championship points. And it scales down 65 for second, third, fourth, 54. So where I am now, I'm in like 25th or something. So I'd be in the 13 championship points range. I think if I'm able to position myself where I'd get like, I don't know, top 16, I may just kind of call it quits there and camp out. But right now, where I'd get 13 points, it's not enough for me to be like, to just settle for 13. Like I'm fine. I'm fine if I drop. If I drop to 3 points, right, instead of 13, that's 10 points, which could, potentially make a difference for like certain travel awards and stuff, but not a huge deal. Mercado, I have a question. Is it possible to get a good IV from an egg? Since the base stats are 10, I'm looking to build Ada Slash, but I only have some egg hatches. Any help? Well, for PvP IVs, Mercado, right, you normally want the 0 attack for most Pokemon, or as close to 0 as possible. Good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Unfortunately, I don't think Double Surf... Oh, I guess it does threaten the knockout? Otherwise, I don't think he would have shielded. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I'm actually going to shield because I don't want to get myself into like one Incinerate range. I barely lived. I thought I would live a little more comfortably than that, honestly. I think I still lose. Yeah, he loves his superior. So the frenzy plan is just going to put us a little bit too low. Oh for 4, and just don't feel like I've had much play, if we're being honest. I guess, is it any better if I swap Sableye that game? What happens? No, Carbink comes in. Unless Sableye can maybe like degen its way through Carbink, but I don't think so because they never have to shield. After we go 0-4 in the set, we're doing so bad. River of Peace says, I've never won any championships. He's confiscating my 5 championships Because of my 04 set. How sad. Let's do it. I have such a bad memory these days. There was a Primate team I was running that I kind of liked. Should I give into the dark side? Saturday to Sunday. Guys, River of Peace is rage baiting me. I'm not gonna let it work. I'm not gonna let it work. He senses that we're 2-7? 2-7 in the Go Battle League so far. And now he's stating that I've never won any championships. OMG. Marto? You know who has won championships? Marto Galde has won a lot of championships. Thank you for the raid, sir. Huge shout out to the GOAT, Marto. River of Peace. I'm just having a problem. Like, I'm having trouble processing the information that you're saying. First time chatter. Mon Pie? Is it better to have a high rank but lower CP or not? Find it hard to know what Mon to train. Yeah, I would say, like, let's say you have a Mon that's, it looks like the IVs are good, but it goes to like 1473. Probably not going to be one that you want to invest in. Versus if something has like pretty scuffed IVs, it's like a 10, 10, 10, but it's like 1500 on the dot. I would think that might even be better than the 1473. So it's kind of a combination of both. I've probably had Mons before that were like 0, 14, 13, but they go to like 1484. So I'd probably run that over something that's like 1500 on the dot, but it's like 1282. Unless you're fishing for some like breakpoints. I would say, yeah, normally you want to get as close to 1500 as possible, but also you want respectable IVs. I don't want to make you sad, River of Peace. I just need, sometimes as a streamer, right? When someone says, like, for example, earlier in the stream, we had someone say, like, you should play, or are you gonna play football? And to me, that's just kind of a random question. It's like, first of all, are they talking about football or soccer? Are they talking about real life? They then clarified real life football. Oof, we can't catch a lead. I throw air cutter immediately just to like delay the switch timer here. Dude, I did see that. I saw that on Twitter. Fleecekin got a Shadow Shundo Groudon. Oh. I'm kind of triple weak to this. Rises the off-season. I don't even know what that means. Chat's just trying to hurt my feelings today. Marto, River of Peace was saying he can't remember if I've ever won a championship. Now I'm the off-season champ. Like, what does that mean? Chat's just confusing me today. I'm just not on the same wavelength as you guys right now. I am not on the same wavelength. And that's a pretty big mistake by me. If I'd reacted faster, I could have saved an entire move. So that could end up costing me. That's an 0-5 set. Oh, 5 set. Let's try to run a team that isn't like triple weak to something. We're running teams that are triple weak to things, and then we're seeing those things. Thomas, we'll do the trivia redemption after we win a battle. How about that? 3268. Use my sweat team. I don't know what that is. No worries, Christian James. No need to apologize. Tis the Go Battle League. We have lost 89 consecutive games today. We live in cities you'll never see on a screen. What team got me to legend? That's a good question. I forget. Let me scroll back on my channel. Oh, I hit legend with the Pyro Panda team actually in that limited meta when we were running a Zoomerol double volt switch with Shadow Magnezone. That team was busted. 4, 5, 6, 7. Up, up, go, go. As he throws at 8, I'm actually going to respect the Hydro Pump. I've seen a lot of people running it. They settle for Ice Beam. I'm going to throw after 1. Azu's at 10. They shield again to get off a parting move here. We don't faint to it, so I'll let it go. I assume they like combo play with Slash. It's not great for me. Need something to cover like fire types. 2. Should be good after landing that, I think. There we go. Back on the board. Thomas had a trivia redemption. Let's see if we can find one for him. We've got some shenanigans going on in the YouTube chat. I can't tell if what's going on. People are trolling or not. Should have let me down. Should have got the ring. Let's see. River of Peace. Are you talking to me or are you having a conversation with a different chatter? I can't tell. I've missed too much. Hmm. Oh wow. Okay. So I understand the context now. We have a home slice Henry hater called Obi Wolfman, and River of Peace is arguing with him in my YouTube chat. Obi, why are you hating on the goat? Oh, here's an interesting one. Which country has no Googling? If you Google, we'll know. Kelsey will call you out. Which country famously measures. Wait. I'll just read the full length question. I was going to shorten it, but I'll read the full length. Only one of the 7 countries that borders India has a population with less than 1 million people. This country famously measures gross national happiness. What is this country? And I think I've watched a video before on how this country has the happiest people in the world. The correct answer is indeed Bhutan. I watched a video on that one time. A little bit slow. So he's at the second hydro here. He could potentially shield to pull one of my shields. He just lets it go. Doesn't look like I'm going to get to the next one, unfortunately. So Alteria's got over a sky attack. We'll let it go. Okay. ABA to the seal. I watched a video on that one time of people in Bhutan, and they they don't have a whole lot of, at least obviously I'm sure different parts of the country vary, but at least the people that they were showing, didn't really have a whole lot of electronics, social media. Most of the day is just kind of, spending time with people, and they're not plugged in. I'm with you, River of Peace. I appreciate you. I was confused earlier when you said you weren't sure if I've won a tournament. Did you mean this season, or did you mean ever? I was just trying to clarify. There are some cool flags, yeah. I feel like Africa has some of the coolest flags. You were wondering if I've won a tournament ever. Gotcha. That could be the next trivia question. Can anyone in chat name the tournaments that I've won, if I've won any? I'm drinking on some iced tea. Worlds, I wish. Gotcha. Yeah, River of Peace. I don't know if you've watched my channel for a short period of time or a long period of time, but I've actually even made recap videos on all of my tournaments that I've won. So I've been lucky enough to get one every season. They kind of will say that a lot on the broadcast. But yeah, there's a video on every single one. Milwaukee 22, Knoxville 23, Los Angeles 24, Vancouver 25, and this past year, Merida, Mexico, 26. We're playing the GOAT, Pato Man. So believe it or not, yes, I have won a tournament before. Not anything as big as this guy, though, Mr. Pato Man. He's won 2 international championships, second place at Worlds. I wonder if he's potentially running the mirror team. Oh, God. This is pretty horrendous. See what we can do here. He may combo play with the... Okay, I wonder if there's still play here. He's at the double X scissor, which might be enough to knock me out, honestly. Yeah. That's pretty bad. Nice. It's like worst case scenario. GG. Very weak to Gorgeist. You know what? I kind of like his team better. From the Pato team. Let it go. If it's a Trailblaze, then at least we're not debuffed. Catches on Skeletor. No, dude. Oh my god. It's like... Oh, it's Hex. I guess that's a little bit better. 5? It's like we're just consistently seeing a team with something that we're triple weak to. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I can even do at this point. Hope for a Gorg miracle. Okay, he got greedy. But of course it doesn't KO. Oh my god. The problem now is I'm going to get chilling watered by the Florges, and I can't clear the chilling water. Oh my god. It's been like... It's been crazy. Mm-hmm. Go to the map. Oh, did we hit Lucky? Oh, Potterman, sorry, I didn't see you there. Did we hit Lucky? Is that what you're saying? Hey! Lucky with the go. Let's go, baby. I'll see you pretty soon, bro. Pato, I'll say this. You're not allowed to win NAIC, too. You're not allowed. You can't win all the ICs. We're not going to let it happen. All right. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. Use Typhlosion. Typhlosion is kind of fun. I don't have a Shadow Hydreigon, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd be down to try, like, the Butters team. Could we adjust the Butters team? He had Shadow Hydreigon, Shadow Typhlosion, and something else. Does anyone remember? Three, 4, 5, 6. Do, 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 do. One. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They like to bait here. If he baits... Okay, he doesn't bait. I'm going to throw after 2. I think he probably lets this go. He might have lied a turn there. Catch on Grumps. No undercharge. Nice. This is one of the boom teams. And chat, thank the Lord. We got a positive set. We needed something to go our way. People are crazy. I saw a Dunebug on his stream the other night was running a cross chop regular primate. That was kind of unique. 9 whole points. Gimme, gimme. Oh, what's up, Axon? You hope Pato doesn't bring 2 Night Slashers this time. Yeah. What was up with those boosts last year, Mr. Pato, man? You know, before when I started duo streaming on YouTube, dual streaming, I wasn't able to pay attention to the YouTube chat, which I felt bad about. And now I have it set up where I have them both multiple side by, or they combined. But because it's 2 separate chats, it's hard to understand what's going on. Because we had one chat of River of Peace saying I had never won any championships, and someone else hating on Home Slice Henry for no reason. And then the other chat, Twitch chat, is more calm. We're doing our own thing. No, I'm not on Kick. We'll never hit Legend. Honestly, I think I need some of that motivation. I think I need some of that motivation. I'm really close to building my new Aegis Slash. You was being had. Don't that make you mad? Let's see what he does here. Let's it go. I think I take 1. Corsola's at 4. Yeah, I guess he felt like committing to the farm down was his best play. I think what I'm actually going to do here is let him Astonish down my Firo, so I don't take the risk of like transferring an extra Astonish. There we go. So no matter what you've been through, no matter what you into. Thank you, Fuku-chan. I needed the support. You hope someone takes the Grass Cat to a regional and wins with it? That'd be pretty sick. I mean, would a Meowscarada winning a regional top Arrows Dartrix? Would that top Arrows Dartrix? Fantiga, thank you for the GGs. After a rare win for us today, I needed that. You're too kind, Fuku. What's a good Shadow Celio team? I mean, we're seeing a ton of Shadow Celio right now. I know the Elam Softove team is Shadow Celio, Charja, Shadow Quag. We saw the rare Gorgeist is pretty tough for that team. We run that team for one game and we see a freaking Gorgeist in the back after the mere lead. Prison Mike, thank you for the follow. Shout out to Prison Mike from The Office. Showcase a plushie redemption. Let's see. I'll go with Wooloo. Look at this cutie. Wooloo. So soft. They're running Celio lead. It's like tempting to shield, but with this team, you kind of want to save shields for the back. Ow. Why did that do so much, chat? They're thinking? The Dozo. 2? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still 2 off double surf. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Shadow Ape. He's angry, chat. He's angry. There we go. I look up, I just see it's Axon at Fuku. That's an insane team. Blissey Umbreon, use please. I don't think I have a Blissey built, Fuku-chan. I don't have a Blissey built. Otherwise, I would totally use that team. Wink, wink. Otherwise, I would totally run that team if I had a Blissey built. the Grumpy Pig, and Altaria pays the same to Shadow Ball and Sky Attack. Interesting shield. Concerned that like it's a kind of obvious catch by throwing immediately, but I also want to not give them the opportunity to throw first there. Nice over farm. 4. 5, 6. Am I hallucinating? Straight bulldoze? So the annoying thing here is Primate will certainly get bulldoze baited and potentially debuffed. I'm going to shield just to protect health, even though we know it's a bulldoze. Ah. It's on Sting, which is a little bit better for me. Perfect. We just throw this. Altaria is really low. I'm pretty confident I can Karate Chop before Dragon Breath. Nice. On paper, Primate had like 3 bad matchups there, but with the shield advantage, Primate pitch is so busted. Why FPS? Thank you for the follow, by the way. You've been studying timeout teams lately? That's funny. Trainer Thomas recommending Blissey Umbreon AG. Timeout strat to Fuku-chan. Okay, this is a little scary. I'm gonna swap Prime. Almost certainly a Night Slash bait, but I'll respect it. Comes in with their own Grumps. Now I'm dodging puddles. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think this puts them into a range of a move, but I feel like it's kind of my play. Yeah, that's just not Shadow Ball range. Oh. Well, it comes down to whether I can somehow live this and farm down. Not quite. Close game. And in hindsight, if I had swapped Firo, it would have been better, I think, because it would just be more uncomfortable for him. So maybe I need to lean into swapping Firo and not Primeape and always saving Primeape as the closer. Because if I swap Firo, he can either like get a shield and dip, or he just goes into like Tink. And I feel like I make his life kind of difficult. But considering we had kind of triple bad matchups there, made it pretty close. Came down to like maybe 3 Psy waves there. Would I prefer they gave GBL the show 6 pick 3 for my? I mean, I'm kind of biased. Like, I definitely would prefer show 6 pick 3 in game if they could make that happen. I'm sure there's a lot of people that might be under the mindset that like that's more complex. I mean, there's probably a lot of people that are high in the GBL leaderboard that would much prefer it to stay the way it is. But you could have both, right? You could have potentially GBL and oh, I've been driving on this road too long, trying to find my way back home. Okay, normally I don't shield, but it doesn't look like Town gets to a second move here. Speaking of Meowscarada, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If they bait Night Slash, they're 4 off. Let's go. Not a whole lot of respect for Mr. Primeape in the back. We'll take it. Yeah, what's up, Kesa Lee? Positive set. And, you know, to be fair, this team has some pretty glaring weaknesses itself, but I feel like that's just the Go Battle League these days. You're going to be weak to something. Back into the 33s. We'll take it. And one more set to close things out. Do I play Wi-Fi or hardwired? I play on Wi-Fi. Cordless. Speaking of which, I should probably grab my charger here at some point. I always like delay it until it's low enough where I feel like I need to grab the charger. YFPS, thank you, by the way, for the follow. Why have a limit per day to battles? Well, originally, in the OG days, there was actually a walking requirement for battles, believe it or not. Everybody. That Gorg energy is going to be difficult, but I think we have some play here. Trying to find my way back home. Old me's dead and gone. Dead and gone. So he's at 80 energy. He does get off the double seed bomb here, which is unfortunate. Because I don't think I'm probably going to get to a move against most things. So I think we're kind of cooked here. Oh my god. Oh my god. I got bailed out there because I think if they just come in with Bink, they're kind of chilling, no? But I guess if they come in Bink, maybe. But like, even one rock throw. Yo, thanks you, Mormon Matt. I appreciate you, man. Will I be seeing you there? Yeah, like if they didn't have a daily limit, if there was no limit to GBL battles, you would have to have like an unranked mode, or it didn't count towards your elo, in my opinion. Because I mean, we already hire little old me. I'm like probably not even the top 100 anymore after today, but you when you get to the higher elo ranges, like the queue times become pretty brutal. And if you had unlimited battles that were ranked, like I feel like you would just create even more of a discrepancy, right? With unlimited battles. So personally, I think in terms of like ranked, having a battle limit is a good thing per day. But in terms of like giving people the ability to play more and practice more with easy accessibility, like I could see an unranked mode as well, or a show six pick three format. Johnson City, Tennessee. Yeah, you would think, right? I mean, hopefully, once the new system gets implemented eventually and it gets, working smoothly, it could be something that maybe they then look to implement. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. What's up, Sebastian? Welcome in. I took a liking to the ape. I mean, I ran primate for like 5 straight tournaments last year. I was just scrolling back a little bit in the YouTube chat and oh, I love this song. This song has been like trending lately. It's such a feel good song. It's in Italian. No, you're good, King Lunar. You're good. Here we go. Next battle. Pato again. Wait. Okay, he changed it already. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Um, this is gonna get really weird. I mean, I can't really let this go because he's so healthy with Wiggles. I don't think Wiggles can farm me down. I think it'll have to throw, hopefully. But it might be like Alteri in the back. I mean, that's fine, kind of. think Wiggly's in one chop range. Kind of have to shield. The next chop will KO if this one doesn't. Dang. Too fast. That's fine. 2 games in a row against Mr. Patoman. I just can't realistically do anything. What if I had shielded again on Grumps? Maybe that would have been slightly better for me. I don't know. I don't know. The tough thing today is I feel like 99% of our games, win or lose, right, have just been decided by team composition. It's my jersey. This is a AJ Dillon Packers jersey. Yeah, not actually a Josh Jacobs jersey. This is AJ Dillon, who has since left the Packers. He's on the Eagles now. I should get the same shirt and a Josh Jacobs, though. He's kind of a beast. Is that my favorite team? You know it. You know it. I mean, I was raised in Wisconsin for the vast majority of my life. I lived there, so Packers, Bucks, Brewers. Oh, Josh Jacobs on Cow. Was that recent or was that a while ago? I forget. I did hear something about that, but I haven't followed as closely as of late. Oh, he's in trouble with the law? No, I didn't hear about that. I actually am going to shield since I cap tied. I think he's one off double. Okay, this is going to be kind of weird. Game. No. Okay, we're back. What? What just happened? This should just be weather ball. Oh my god, does so much. Hold up. The goat. No. Dude, you know what sucks though? Is I totally win that game without that lag that ensued on the primate. Because Azu must have done several bubbles there that I didn't see while I was lagging. Damn. 4 bubbles? Like, I had no idea how many bubbles he had because of that. Oh, dang. I had no idea. Did that, like, just come out recently? I feel like I would have seen that on my socials. But that's terrible to hear. Gotcha. Well, I mean, hopefully, like, any victims involved are okay in that, and that's what's most important. Hood killer. Thank you, thank you. We're just about wrapping up here. I think we had that game if not for the lag, so that's unfortunate, but maybe we can try to finish with a decent set. Tennis fan at all? Yeah, I'm like a casual tennis fan. I follow it a little bit. Carlos Alcaraz. And, you know, something I've talked about before is like my generation is kind of lucky that we got to experience Federer, Djokovic, and Nadal all like in the same era. What's what's crazy is like those 3 guys have so many Grand Slam titles between the 3 of them. If any of them was like in a separate era than the others, that person would probably be considered like the GOAT. But because they all competed against each other, they're like all pretty close in terms of Grand Slam titles. Mr. Pyro Panda, welcome in. I know one thing that I love you. I love you. Wimbledon's coming up. I was scrolling back on YouTube chat, and after earlier, I've never been more confused in my life. Go Bach. Okay. The penultimate battle today, Panda. So last time we tried swapping Ape and it didn't really work. Okay. One thing that I love you. I love you. I love you. I know. One thing that I love you. The more I see, the less I know. One thing that I love you. Shadowball doesn't one-shot me. Dang. Farewell, Primeape. It was nice knowing you. Yeah. I've lost to that same team twice now. Probably the same person. One final battle. John Collins, do you ignore my question because you're a caster? Let's see. What was the question, John Collins? Is the connection better at is the connection any better at the tournaments? I'm gonna ignore that question. No, bro. I never sometimes people get I think JP Collins was just trolling, but sometimes people get mad about like ignoring questions and it's just sometimes it's difficult, right? When you're trying to focus on the game to get to everybody at times, but it really depends. Like, I mean, there have been tournaments where everything has functioned very smoothly because in theory it should, right? You're on the same type of phone, you're on the same Wi-Fi or wired connection now. So in theory it should operate good. Like, but we have had tournaments, right, where there's been lots of issues. I think it was Seattle, right? The last one that I casted this season, where there was quite a few issues going on with the network. Um, I know EU has had a handful of issues. Like just from watching, I feel like earlier this season there was a lot of network issues at EU tournaments. I don't know if anyone in chat can speak to that if they've been to some, but you think if I took the Grumpig farm on Tinkaton, I win? Um, I don't think so necessarily because he gets off a Gigaton Hammer first, which does a ton to me. Puts me extremely low. And then he might just be willing to pivot. So maybe that would have been closer than what I did. I don't think that's necessarily like a guaranteed win. I don't know if he surrenders that large of a farm as well. Or if I can even farm, I might have to throw eventually. But maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. You look how my avatar is wearing a winter jacket, a scarf with shorts, and a cowboy-looking hat. I kind of did that on purpose. I want it to be as mismatchy as possible. Guys, we had a YouTube chatter earlier this stream that I think managed to fluster me. Because they said, Rise, you've never won a tournament, have you? And then I was like, I didn't know if they were like kind of trolling, but I'm like, maybe they don't know me, or they're like a recent follower. And then eventually I was like, maybe they're not trolling. Maybe they just don't know. So then I eventually elaborate on the tournaments I've won. And they, at first, when I suggested they were trolling, they got like all defensive, like, oh no, like I didn't mean it. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, it's not a big deal. And then I like explained the tournaments I had won. And then they followed up with me explaining the tournaments I've won with, got you. You haven't. You'll win one eventually. So now I think maybe it was just like a bot or something. Maybe I was just talking to AI. I don't know what's going on anymore. Florges. There's a space that I go where nobody knows where the rivers flow, and I call it home. And there's no more lies, and the darkness is light, and nobody cries. Take me away. Of course. Talon. Let's see if they're on Flame Charge or not. They are. That's not good. Yikes. Two. Swear. I one turned lag there as well, but luckily it's not going to matter. Whew. Unless I one turn lag again. Let's go! That's how we end it. Jeez Louise. Mr. Sing Twitch. Mr. Sing Twitch is very critical in chat. Opponent absolutely burgered that. I mean, if they had thrown the move right away and I caught it on the Grumpig, you probably would have said the same thing. So I think that's a little bit overly critical, but it is what it is. That was a nice little win to end things. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. We started off pretty rough. Pretty rough, and 05 is never fun, but we tried to keep our composure as best as possible. And tomorrow's Go Battle Thursday. So I will stream at some point tomorrow, get in some more sets. And then Friday, I leave for Indianapolis. So I won't see you. On Friday. Miss Alley Cat, thank you so much for the raid. We are just wrapping up here soon. And Miss Carmander, thank you so much. You know, Alley Cat, it was solid. We had some ups and downs. We started pretty rough, but we had some nice games as well. Let's see. 3, 7, 9. Finished 11 and 14, which is not too good, but could be worse. We had one lag game. So theoretically, 12 and 13. But let's see who we can raid, and I can send you little rascals too. We had a YouTube chatter, Alley Cat, River of Peace, that like totally got in my head at the start of the stream. He insisted I've never won a regional, and I think I started to believe him. I'm like, have I ever won? Maybe he's right. I'll send you guys to Trent. Trent with his unique IGN spelling. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day. And I will see you later. Big shout out to Alley Cat, by the way, for the raid. Go check her out as well, guys. Bye-bye.